Hello, everyone. JC Coffee with 411 Business. And today we have Brent Wattis with Bot Build. Brent, tell us about Bot Build.
Yeah, so we're building homes with robots is kind of I guess, easy, quick, and dirty version. But basically what we've done is we've tried to make housing more affordable by creating two-dimensional plans into three-dimensional models using an AI net that we've built. And that AI model can actually then turn that into robotic code. And we use off-the-shelf robots with custom tools to actually put together framing components and ship them out to home sites, making framing a lot cheaper and a lot safer for those that put it together. And it's kind of like IKEA homes, but bottom line for us is basically making homes more affordable so more Americans actually afford what they want to own. And that's equity that lasts lifetimes, generational wealth.
Wow, that is amazing. So what is when you say it makes homes more affordable, what is the price difference or average?
It depends on how you're getting your lumber and how you're using your labor, but essentially it saves it in a couple of phases. The first, of course, is just if you're building faster, that means your land use is much less time paying interest on something that isn't a home, isn't something that is building and generating equity. The second thing it does is because it's using a system that computerizes everything in that framing package, from the sheathing, the number of nails to the exact cuts. You're not overpaying on lumber, you're not spending on stuff you don't need, and it's building exactly what the home needs to build the safest frame possible. And then the final way is it's just saving you time with labor. So instead of having 8 people taking, 3 to 28 days to actually frame your house, you're using a couple of folks that can do it in a few hours, allowing all the other trades, plumbing, electrical, finishing, carpentry, your cabinetry, all that stuff to go in very quickly in a weatherproof shell and move on with the actual living in the home, which is the important part.
Wow, that is fantastic. So let's just say if I had land that was ready to build on, from the time that I picked out the house and made the order to you to finish, what would that look like?
Basically, the process is once you've decided on a home design, you ship us over that home design. We put it into the computer. We give you a quote on the exact framing. You tell us when your foundation is going to be ready. And once you've given us a date that the foundation will be ready, we align our shipping date with that date. And then we just ship the actual wall panels out to the home site. And then the builders on site can just quickly put those panels together. One connects to 2, second panel connects to the third panel, so on and so forth. It's all marked and labeled right on the panels, just printed right on them. Very easy to put together. It's like IKEA, but with less divorce. It's just a much simpler system, basically. Less arguments.
That is great. So now, for sustainability and longevity, how does it measure up to other ways of doing this?
Well, there's a few ways. One, there's no more sustainable material than lumber. We replant more trees than we take down every year. It's a great system. It actually gives us oxygen, which is a huge deal. So having a healthy tree environment is very important for sustainability from any other material on Earth, basically. The second thing that we do from sustainability is there's just less waste. So if the robots know exactly what to cut, you're not overbuying, miscutting, mismeasuring, all those little human errors that go into the details of waste. You're using basically every piece that you need and nothing that you don't. So the figures range. There have been multiple studies out there. Shout out to Eric Holt at Denver University, but it's something like 90 to 96% less waste using robotic means than traditional means, just because of the error factor that's involved in both the buy side and the cut side. So it's a huge win for the environment as well.
Wow, that is phenomenal. So how long has your company been in business?
We've been around officially since 2020. Really didn't get robots till 2021. We did Y Combinator, which is an incubator out in California, in the winter of 21. So it was that's the jumpstart point, basically. So, depending on how you want to do the math, about 4 to 3 years, and just kind of been cranking from there, building out different software systems and tooling systems. And now I'm building homes officially.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how many homes have you done so far?
Oh boy, we just started. I think we're up to about a dozen, with a few more going out this month, and then just kind of a more repeatable process now that we've got our third facility up in Durham, North Carolina. We're just going to start shipping out more homes regularly now that we've got a few more robot lines going in.
Wow, that is phenomenal. I love it. So is it anywhere can this be done? Does your company fly anywhere if they're in New York, wherever it is in all 50 states?
That's a good question. We're just starting to look at that for Florida and then up more towards the Northeast later in this year. Basically, we're going to wherever the building hotspots are needed. We've shipped homes as far south as, I believe, Arkansas so far. I think we're shipping one down to Florida soon. But basically, the way we're working it is we're just going to start shipping out factory sites. So our robots run on a much smaller platform than most systems that are out there today. It's just a 30 by 30 cell, essentially. You can put these things anywhere in any flat space. So if you've got, an abandoned old Walmart, 100 miles outside of town, we can put our robots in there and start building for you. So it makes things a lot easier in that regard.
Wow. Okay. So currently, as it stands right now, you're in North Carolina, correct? And
so just kind of shipping to the southeast.
Okay. So actually, you would be able to, if someone in Florida or in the surrounding southeast wanted to, you could manage that if it made sense.
Correct. And soon we'll have robots in Florida. I think last year the figure turned out to be 1,000 people moving into Florida a day. So they definitely have a home need. So for us, just putting a couple of factories down there will be vital for 2024 going into 2025 to really be able to meet that demand that's out there.
Wow, that is phenomenal. So, okay, so for everyone listening, how can they get in touch with you to talk to you about this?
Yeah, easiest way is just go to our website, botbuilt.com. That's BOTBUILT.com. And then from there, you can also just email us directly or send us stuff through the website. It's info@botbuilt, INFO, @botbuilt.com. Quickest and easiest way to get a hold of us, and just let us know about the projects that they're working on. And we're always willing to talk to them and see what they're working on and see who's building in America and help them out any way we can.
I love it. Now, one more question. For the homes, do you have like only a couple homes that is an outline, or can any home be manufactured this way?
That's a great question. So the way that our system is built is you send us the plan, we send you the panels. We don't have any hardline, need to constrict you in any way, shape, or form. Our robots are literally different than a giant industrial line. It's just automotive robots that you've probably seen on automotive lines are big 7-axis robots. They can move just about any piece of lumber they want. And with our custom tooling system, they will build your house the way you want it. You don't have to say, okay, well, I want this home. And then we have to say, well, our robots can only do X, Y, and Z. You tell us the style, we build you the panels and ship them out to your site. So it's really leveraging the ML, the AI, the software system is incredible that we've built here. And that's really the secret sauce to unlock the potential of what robotics can truly do when it comes to actually manufacturing housing.
Now, and this is just a random, I know I said one more, but one more question that just came to my mind. Now, with insurance, would it change anything? Would it make your insurance cheaper or more expensive because of the way that it was built, or no effect at all?
No effect at all. It's literally the same exact style of building that you're getting on site. We're just doing it in a factory with robotic precision and computer vision testing. So essentially, it should be cheaper in my opinion because it's a much better built home. But as always, regulation will take some time to catch up to innovation. That's just the life we live.
I love it. Okay, there you have it. 411 Business Bot Build. We're talking robots building your house. I love it. Hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified every time 411 is bringing a new phenomenal company online. Thank you so much, Brent, for coming on and sharing your company. And we look forward to many of our network wanting your homes. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure, Ma. Take care.